Hello, welcome to It's Time. Today we're at Pembroke Castle in South Wales, so come with me, let's take a look.
Are you ready?
Lovely stuff! Don't stop waving those flags! Splendid! Lovely job! Nice big round of applause! Congratulations! Lovely!
Say this if you're lucky. Right, spread your legs. Right, because your legs are now going to be the wooden A-frame of our trebuchet, which means your left arm is going to represent the short part of the throwing arm, which has the dirty great weight filled with dirty great lead, which pulls it down towards the dirty great ground. Because gravity, which means your right arm is the other part of the throwing arm, and that's sticking up in the air, and that has got the sling attached to it. Now, it is into the sling which we load our projectile.
Oh, that's a posh word.
Then, to actually load our trebuchet, we winch down the throwing arm until we can cock it with our trigger, which is nowhere near as much fun as it sounds. And then our trebuchet now has potential energy. So, to fire our trebuchet, all we have to do is release the trigger and our trebuchet converts potential energy into kinetic energy. The projectile flies through the air.
Oh, and on it goes, and into the moat it goes. Sploosh! Oh no! Watch out, fishies! Blah, 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 blah. Oh dear! The pollock have been pounded, the halibuts have been had, and the flounders have been finished.
No,
What?
it doesn't go into the pond.
Doesn't go into the pond.
It doesn't go into the pond.
Pooh. All right. Well, where does it go then?
Well, you know that castle I made earlier?
What? This one?
Now you're being silly.
Surely not.
Go and get it.
Oh yes. Go and get the castle. Get in. The castle, Catherine, has got.
In your own time.
So, is this where your posh projectile is going to end up then, Gareth?
Yes.
But
Why? Well, Gethin, for this next part of the show, I'm going to need to turn the boys and girls into an army of archers. So, boys and girls, I need your help. I need to teach you your archery stance. So get up on your feet, boys and girls. Here's what your archery stance is. Right, now the first thing you do is you put your legs out wide. Then, with your bow in your left hand, you put your arm out straight. Then, with your right hand, you take an arrow from your belt. And we know your quiver was on your belt, not your back, because we've seen it in the Bayeux tapestry. Yeah. Then, you put your arrow on your string and you pull your string back tight. And then, when I say go, you let go. So let's try that again, okay? Take an arrow, you pull your string, pull it back tight. And when I say now, everybody let your arrows go and shout whoosh. Now! Whoosh! Your arrows fly through the air in a cloud so dense they darken the sun. On and on they fly towards Gethin in his snug little castle. And when they get there, they just bounce off and do nothing whatsoever.
you need a sling. That's the thing.
Shall we sing? We need a sling. Yes, you do. Oh, crap. I mean, bother. Sounds fine.
Readily, thou hast not a sling.
Turn it. Mangle Wurzel. Gethin, have you got the guns?
Oh, afraid so. I've eaten too many Welsh cakes, so I've been on the go all day.
No. Have you got the ordnance?
No, it's just the way I'm standing.
No. Have you got artillery?
Whose tillery?
Artillery.
Your tillery?
No, artillery.
I'm afraid you and I do not jointly own any tillery as of yet.
No artillery.
Oh, wait, artillery?
Yes.
What do you possibly mean cannon?
Yes, I do.
Well, in that case, ladies and gentlemen, welcome not to Trebuchet Day, no, but to Cannon Day.
Boom!
The day in which I will present my mighty artillery weapon.
Weapon!
All right, well, they're pretty fast to catch on here, but I think the rest of you need
Still
to
a
get with
bit
the time.
slow over here.
Yeah, siege weapons are done, artillery weapons are in. Let's try it again, shall we? Mighty artillery weapon! Very good. Well, I will introduce it to the world, or at least to all of you lot at Pembroke anyway. So,
Yes! Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, Gethin, the simple serf, has saved the day. Instead of flinging the sling with a heavy thing, he's going to make a boom with lots of fume.
Oh, yes. So, cannons. Cannons were first invented in around the 12th century.
Wait a minute, how do you know that? You are but a simple serf.
Well, actually, I am very well learned. Thank you very much, Gareth. Listen to this one. Confucius said, learn as if you would never master it, but hold on to it as if you feared losing it. Yeah.
Confucius was Chinese as well, see, I know stuff.
Yeah, well, Confucius was born far over 2,000 years ago.
Yes, and Gethin properly, thou art a swat indeed. But it's time to get on with it. It's time for a great big boom.
Are you sure?
It's time for a cracking kaboom.
Oh, are you really sure?
It's time for a glorious gunpowdery explosion.
Is it time for me to reveal my cannon?
Gethin, you simple swatty serf, it is indeed time for you to reveal your small but perfectly formed artillery weapon.
Oh, they're not bad, are
Very
they?
good.
Well, in that case, go and get the cannon, Gethin. The cannon Gethin has got.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Gethin the swatty serf has saved the day.
Oh, so now that we have our wonderful cannon, we are going to finish our show with a bang, quite literally!
There will now be an ear-splitting,
Cacophonicious!
thunderific boom!
And in order to build the dramatic tension of this moment, ladies and gentlemen, let's do a ye olde countdown from 10 down to 1. All right, so 10, 9,
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
have a care! Hang on a second, that's pretty good, Gareth. Have we got anything bigger?
Yes, we have. Look over there. Yes!
For yummy meals, pop up to Rowley's, where they are really friendly and the food is delicious. And say hi to Part-Time Pops.
Over there.
Yes, over there.
Well, what were you doing over there?
Fishing.
Fishing.
Yes,
Fishing. For what?
fishing for food.
Fishing for food.
Yes, fishing for food.
Fishing for food. With what?
Fishing for food with a fork.
Fishing for food with a fork.
Yes, fishing for food with a fork.
Well, what did you find when fishing for food with a fork?
Well, when I was fishing for food with a fork, I found that I had failed. Oh,
When fishing for food with a fork, you found that you'd failed?
yes.
Well, why did you find that you'd failed when fishing for food with a fork?
I found that I failed when fishing for food with a fork because I'm a fool.
I'm standing on a giant group.
After 3, 1, 2, 3.
I am Sir Pembroke, most impressive of stature, most gentle of voice, and most humble in nature. So, You would be my young knights in training, would you? Very good. But if you would be a true knight of Pembroke Castle, you must first agree to our knightly code of conduct. A series of rules you must live and die by. You are to be worthy to hold the title of knight. Now, I will read the rules out. After each rule, you must show me that you agree by shouting, "Aye, my lord." Can you do that? Aye, my lord! Ooh, you don't sound very sure. I said, can you do that? Aye, my lord! Very good. The knightly code of conduct. Will you be courageous? Aye! Will you help the weak and the oppressed? Aye! Will you fight injustice wherever you might find it? Aye! Will you treat your elders with respect and tidy your bedrooms every day and help the washing up and occasionally do some ironing and a little bit of dusting? Aye! Will you be loyal to Pembroke Castle and serve its keeper, Sir Benfro, who is the mightiest, most noble, most deadly, most irresistible to the ladies of all the knights in all the land? Aye! Very good. And finally, and most importantly of all, do you swear not to batter heck out to each other when we give you swords? Aye! Very good. Then you are ready for your first challenge.
Thanks for joining me today. If you enjoyed this video, like and subscribe if you haven't already. Now it's time to go. See you later.